would say, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
I would say
Yes, you
Veronica.
have.
Thanks for pointing that out. Appreciate it.
Anytime. We're here all day, man.
What is up, guys? Welcome to Caps and Combos, Season 2, Episode 6. Guys, we have our special guest, Veronica, on today, guys, and we are super thrilled to have her on. Guys, my name is Carson Steffens, or as better known as the Mystery Man or the Unfiltered Speech Therapist, guys.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Bob G. I'm your web design strategist, and I'm not gonna say anything else because Lamont gets mad.
I never get mad. I never get mad. But since you gave me so much time to play with, I got an extra 30 seconds in my intro. My name is Lamont, and I'm your metric specialist. And if you ever need, hold on, let me tip my hat when I say it right. If you ever need metrics in your business to grow your business, to scale your business, I'm the guy. See how easy that was?
That was great.
Yeah, guys. And so really, we just want to just start out with saying thank you for all love and support that you guys given us. Like I said, this is our second season, episode 6, and we started back in October of last year. And it really comes down to y'all's support and y'all's love and pouring into us, catching us on Spotify, watching us live in the comments, everything like that. We're just really, really inspired to keep creating content with you guys. We stay up late, wake up early, and really make sure that we are giving the best for you guys because you guys are the best audience. So from all of us, Caps and Combos, it really means the world to us. But that being said, guys, without further ado, I want to bring on Veronica because I know she is waiting patiently. Thank you, Veronica. And let's get it started, guys.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
What's going
Hey.
on, Veronica?
Hey, Veronica.
Hey, how's
Welcome,
it
welcome,
going?
welcome.
I'm happy to be here. Yeah.
Pleasure to have
So
you.
yeah. Thank
So
you.
we were going back and forth on how to pronounce your last name because I don't want to botch it, obviously. So how do you pronounce your last name?
Barraza.
Barraza.
Boom!
Okay, you're right, Bob.
Okay,
All right, okay,
okay.
you're right, Bob. So
Yeah,
good.
well, I
Yeah.
mean, every
You
now and
can
then he
continue
gets
with
one
that.
right.
You can continue with that. Keep saying it. Keep saying it. That was very good.
Don't worry, I get that all the
That's okay.
time. Just have to roll your R's. Barraza.
Barraza.
Oh, see, that's what we do over here in Germany. Every R is rolled, no matter what it is. You could go to the store, you can go to the grocery. I was like, everything is and my mind can't wrap my head around it sometimes because it's some things that you pronounce without rolling the R, and some things you do, but I just can't get it. And because if I say one word, if it's not grammatically or pronunciated right, they look at me like, "Hey, what?" I'm like, okay, and then they tell me the word, and it's the same exact thing I said. I just didn't roll the R. Like, man, go figure. So, well, it's a pleasure to have you here. And how was your morning so far?
So far, so good. I had my cup of coffee, so I'm ready to go. So yeah,
Oh,
my name is Veronica. So first time I've been on a podcast, so just bear with me here. So
Oh,
no, no
you're in for a
problem.
treat.
Veronica, introducing myself. So I actually am a digital marketer. No, especially as specialized in affiliate marketing. So that's where I met Bob on social media. And it's nice to be here on your guys' podcast to see you guys. I'm trying to grow my business with affiliate marketing, also here to help people anything they know because I've invested in a lot of learning. That first year was it's just a lot of learning that first year, just focusing
Yeah.
and you know um, just learning a lot because there's just a lot to learn with affiliate marketing. um, so many like softwares, so many tech stuff and um, techniques, stuff like that. So I've learned a lot through this past year. It's been a little over a year, but I started with actually selling stuff off of Amazon. Um, because at that point, I just pretty much started off with just learning affiliate marketing. I didn't even know what it was at the beginning. And so I was like, well, you know what? Amazon has this affiliate program. I'm going to go with it. And of course, it takes a whole lot of products to sell to even get a good amount of money. Because I
You
think
know
they only
what?
give
True.
like,
You're not wrong about that. I know that I don't know if everybody's had this issue, but like when I started, I was like looking into Amazon affiliate program too. And it was like crazy because the commissions are whatever. I think you got more with their digital products versus like their actual like tangible products. But still it was asinine to put it bluntly. Looking out for offers that like really like gave you 35-40%. Those are the ones
Yeah.
that were like okay. And then you have to look at like high ticket as well because that's when you get a real nice payout. But
yes,
scrambling there and messing around and fumbling around with Amazon, it's like I don't want to talk bad about Amazon because like they practically saved the world from itself. But no, it's true. I mean, come on, you could easily pick up your phone and be like, yeah, I want toilet paper, and it shows up in your doorstep in like half an hour.
Yeah,
I
or
interject. I interject on that because only for it in the beginning it was to die for. It was like, yeah, now you can just order things at the click of a button, and people don't even want to go outside anymore. That's the problem. Okay, let's start there. Because people will. And then it created some bad habits for some because some have shopper syndrome that you know they feel comfortable in the house, and next thing you know, they're like 30,000 in debt and wonder why. Well, you got a whole pile of Amazon boxes over here,
Yeah,
because it was on Prime, and you got it within 24 hours. But I think a lot of people came through that channel as far as Amazon because it was one of the easiest things to get into. Um, I mean, it's a billion-dollar company. Why wouldn't you? But like you said, the commission rates they could be better, but when you have so many affiliates, they can afford to give you a commission rate of like 15% or something like that. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
to
I
yeah,
each
mean,
his own on that. But let's go with the mindset. What kind of mindset were you in when you said, okay, finally I'm just going to decide to do affiliate marketing? What kind of mindset that you had at the time to say, okay, I'm going to cross over and I'm going to do this?
yeah. At that time, like I said, I didn't know what affiliate marketing was at all. And when I heard about it, that's when I found Amazon. So I didn't really wasn't in at that time. I wasn't in that right mindset because I didn't know exactly what I was getting myself into. I was more of like, oh, this is going to be extra money and it looks easy, right? But in reality, it's not as easy as it seems or what they put
Yeah.
out there sometimes. So I went and I started building myself the website and started putting products on there, and it was just barely anything. I was amazed that I even sold three products, which you have to be an affiliate if you have
Yeah.
three products within like 6 months or something like that. So, but at that time, I was just going with it. I really didn't have anything, any mindset of like, this is something long term or short term. But once I found like the something else, because at that time I'm like, okay, this is not working for me, like, I have to look somewhere else. So then that's when I found a mentor that was for high ticket affiliate marketing, and I started watching the course, started learning more, and then that's where I'm like, okay, this is going to be long term. My mind shifted, and mindset, I realize now that it's very, very important to have a positive mindset.
Very.
You have to have that mindset of, I can do this. I'm going to do this, because there's going to be times where you're not going to make no money. A month, especially when you start off, that's first 4 or 5 months, even 6 months, even a year, you just have to have that positive mindset that you're going to do it. It's going to happen. But you just have to keep on going, stay positive, and yeah, never give up. Because once you give up, that's it. That's when you fail.
yeah, and I think
So
a big thing with along with mindset is value. And we are kind of talking about Amazon. Won't harp on that too much, but like I feel like value is the gift that keeps on giving. Because I mean, as long as you're
yes.
providing value every step of the way, in the beginning, in the middle, in the end, in the highs, in the lows, in the average range, whatever it is, then people will gravitate towards you naturally, organically, and you're providing value. Whether it and it's doesn't have to be about business or anything that matters. Just like, hey, are you having a good day? How's the family? That's value. That's unvalued
Yes.
value, invaluable value. And it just came to me. I was thinking about this morning about value, 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 because I mean, so many times people just go business, 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 business. And then people are like, do you sell business? And it's just really they're like, it's like you do business. I can't tell. And I mean, I think a lot of people, and I'm sure you've learned this with your mentor and your program, and everything like that, that as long as you're providing a long-standing value, a long-standing relationship with anybody, you will succeed uh, beyond measures. And I mean, I like to say, there's a common phrase I like to say: if we're not all winning, we're losing. And so,
Yeah.
like, just because one person's having success, that means everyone else isn't having success. And so, my value and mindset, I think, are two things that need to be studied, need to be implemented, and need to be preserved. Because without those two things, you will not have the success that you envisioned when you first started a program like affiliate marketing, like you're doing currently. So, I just wanted to add that 2 cents in there.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
know,
no, yeah, you're totally right.
I need to interject here because this is like sorry. Your presentation, what you put together announcing you being on this cast is mind blowing. I needed to bring that up because it is the best
Thank you.
piece of work that I have seen from any guest that we've had. And I don't mean to put anybody on blast that's been on our show, keep on listening, keep on watching. But I mean,
Please don't.
how did you do that? Like, how did you do that? Like walk us through the creativity behind it is amazing.
Actually, Canva is helps me a lot with a lot of those um, things that I put out there on social media, like these little advertisements, or there's a lot of tools out there that you can utilize for affiliate marketing. You just got to know what tools to use, which ones, and it's very easy nowadays. Like, we live in a world where everything is just made so easy, because when I first started school, um, I started learning, like, coding. But at that time, it was like you had to code off of Notepad, right? But
Yeah.
nowadays, it's like everything is just made so, like, a drag and a drop. So it's made so easy for you. Even like they have templates that are just already created for you. All I have to do is just throw in some text. So that's Canva. So if I'm not sure if you guys ever heard of it, but that's the tool that I use to create a lot of my stuff.
Well, we
That's
use
awesome.
it, but we don't use it that often as we should, because Bob is the designer down here, and so I blame him for it because he has full capabilities to do as well. And then when we seen yours, I was like, Bob, you got to get on that, man, and because we're missing out because we got full proprietorship of use of Canva, and we're not using it to its capabilities. So, kudos to you because you actually use it for what it's worth. So, Bob,
Thank you.
that's we're gonna make sure
Yeah.
we put that annotation on the Bob because he has to do it.
Yeah, and it's a free version too, so you don't have to pay for Canva. So everything I use off there is free.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
see,
I really love like the colors that you picked out because like that really drew my attention. The wording, like, is that your own copy on there?
Yeah, actually, because I do a lot of, like, a YouTube on a different niche, but um, so I do my little thumbnails. So I kind of started getting ideas of, like, what colors of text you need to kind of draw out attention, stuff like that. So, like I said, it's just a lot of working with it, just getting to know the software, and, like, learning. Of course, learning. You have to learn to do this stuff, and once you start learning, put it together and just start using it.
That's awesome.
hmm.
That is absolutely awesome. So you were telling me earlier that like you have a 9 to 5 while you also do this. Like, what's your regular day job looking like nowadays?
Yes, I work an 8 to 5 job, Monday through Friday. It's a state agency, so I'm a data analyst. So I work with a lot of data. Um, so that's where I kind of drew myself into affiliate marketing, because I've worked for this agency for 18 years now. So I have 7 more years to hit 25 years of service,
Oh
and then
Oh
I
wow.
can
wow.
retire with a pension. But I wanted to start now, um, where I'm able to build my business and um, retire with my pension, and then also have a business where I can be able to spend time more with my family, go on vacation, do all this stuff, right? So a lot of people nowadays, it seems like they retire. A lot of people I've known to retire with a pension, and they still need a second job because they still need to pay for health insurance, all of
Yeah.
their regular bills and stuff like that. So that's not for me. I don't want to do that. I've been locked down to a 9 to 5 forever. So I want to be able to have that freedom, that financial freedom, and spend more time with my husband and my grandbabies and my kids. So, and go on vacation.
So primarily, would you say that's your why, like having the time
Yes.
freedom? Okay. Okay.
Yes, that's my why. My family is my why. I'm spending more time with them because you have this 9 to 5 job. They give you the dream of, um, you know, retire with the pension, but be stuck to 9 to 5 job where I'm literally stuck to a cubicle all day, 9 to 5. And I don't have that freedom, and I'm ready to get released from that. Cut the chains,
It's crazy
the
because like
shackles.
on you, they promise you, and by they I mean like big corporations or government or whatever, they promise you the world like through dedication and hard work, and at the end of the day you're benefiting somebody else. It doesn't really go towards
Yes.
you. Um,
Yeah.
and things are not getting less expensive. Things are just getting more expensive, and it's just absolutely not. I know there used to be a dollar store, not anymore.
Hmm.
Oh
It's
no,
Hey,
a
we
no,
dollar
still
it's
got them
it's
over
25.
here.
They get themselves a 25% increase on their ROI
Yep.
during COVID. They're like $1.25 now
That's
for
true. Yep.
nothing stuff. Yeah, yeah.
And you go in
Veronica,
those dollar stores too. Now, not everything is a dollar. Before, everything was a dollar. Now it's
Yeah.
like one
Yeah.
twenty-five, and then plus $7 now. You're like, whoa! I thought I went into a dollar store here.
Yeah, the key operative word is a dollar. Whatever the prefix they put before that, they just adding on. Everything is a
Hmm.
dollar, but it's just replaced with like two or three or four or five or $6 or $7, and but the dollar is still in the name. But I don't think it makes sense to me anymore. But we still have those little
Yeah.
dollar stores over here, and I love it. But the tax is taking over. The tax is almost just as much as the product is worth. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I just throw my hands up.
No, the big one here. I don't know if they're like all over the country, but the big one here is Five Below, um, which is doing phenomenal on the stock market, by the way. But like they've got everything, and like they've got things that I don't know. I remember going to the dollar store. You would buy a dollar, and then like it would get home and it breaks before you even take it out of the bag,
Yeah,
and it'd be like, okay, I got what I paid for. But Five Below, hey, that's legit. That's legit stuff right there. Have you guys
it
been
is.
before?
yeah.
I've been there a couple of times. Yeah, they have some really nice stuff there for
Hey,
reasonable prices. Yeah.
it's my go-to for my speech students, man, for like the toys and everything like that. And dude, it's a freaking gold mine of a place. Veronica, one thing I want to ask you, well, I have many things to ask you, but one of the things I want to ask you is what has been your defining moment, and like your entrepreneurial journey, and what did you do? Like, have you experienced the lowest of lows yet? Because I mean, it's great to talk about the highs and all the positives, but I mean, like, have you been at your lowest low where you're like throwing the towel,
Oh,
screaming
yeah.
at the wall, whatever? Like, and walk us through that. I know people want to hear that because I mean, they don't want to hear all the good things; they want to hear the bad stuff too. So please.
Oh, yeah. Believe me, I've been we're a situation where I'm like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I'm trying to put my hard work, my soul into it, and it seems like nothing is happening. Like I've been there. It was like the first 4 months, especially when you go on social media and you see these people. Oh, in 2 weeks I made $10,000. And I'm like, why are they making $10,000 in 2 weeks? And I'm over here 4 months later, and I'm like, really struggling, and I think I've worked pretty hard for it. So yeah, I've had my times where I'm just like, what am I doing? I wanted to give up. I wanted to just be like, I don't know, this is not going anywhere. But the mindset, that's where I've learned, like, you got to stay positive. You got to keep pushing through those times, because you're going to have those times, even especially with the technology stuff not working the way, excuse me, not working the way you want it to be, little glitches here and there. And then sometimes you get people in your DMs, and they kind of criticize you sometimes, or put you kind of down, like, oh, you're not doing this right, or oh, look at this, even your banner is not right, and it's like, well,
Yeah.
stuff like that. I realize that it doesn't matter. It's who you are as a person, how much you want to help the people. You got to really want to help people, in their struggles, and give them advice, and stuff like that. So I did have my downs. So everybody's going to have their downs, but that's the fact of life. Everybody has their downs. Even if you go into school, you have struggles. At work, you have struggles. We all have struggles in certain areas of our life. It's just how you're going to handle them, and how you're
Yeah.
going to get through them.
Thank you.
Pretty much.
That's
It's
awesome.
just like everybody hits that brick wall. It's just how you handle it after you hit that brick wall is going to define whether you move forward or not. And it's happened to everybody. I'm not saying
Mhm.
there's some people that slip through the cracks because it probably happened to them a little later on in their business. But most, it catches you where you start to look out and you see everybody's having this success. And just like you said, we working for 2 hours and I made this amount of money. And you know that could be true, but it's a little bit misleading because sometimes they will highlight somebody else's success and say, yeah, this could be possible for 2 hours of work and you can make 900 or this amount of money. And come to find out, it's not even theirs, it's somebody else's. They're just cheering them on. So I mean, either you get sucked into that kind of messaging with the masses and wonder and start to look inside yourself and say, why I'm not getting it. I mean, we started at the
Right.
same time. Why I'm not getting it? What am I doing that's not right? What am I doing that's not lining up? And the biggest thing for me, I don't like to speak for too many people, but I know my own faults. When I got to that point, I start looking out and I was like, maybe this ain't for me. Maybe I should try a different path. And once I did that, I was unguided because I didn't have a mentor or anything like that. I started to take things at face value and I started to take it on myself. So, which led to the famous saying for every podcast that we ever had shiny object syndrome. I start buying this, I start buying that, I start buying this, that, and the third because I was thinking, okay, this is it. And then instead of focusing on that one thing, I kept channeling my energy to this, that, or the other. The best thing I can ever teach anybody is to learn a skill, not just learn a skill, but hone in on that skill, learn it till you master it. And then when you learn it and you master it, then you teach that skill to somebody else because that's something that you have that somebody potentially doesn't. Um, what skills have you like amassed? Because I know if you've been in this game long enough, you start working on these little individual skills. What was one of the biggest skills that you had to learn so far in your entrepreneurial career?
The biggest thing I've learned so far
Yeah,
is, I would say, like, the mindset. The mindset for sure. Um, Working with people, um, just how to sell. Like, not sell, but like promote on social media, because I didn't even know how to put the link in my bio and doing all that just those little
yeah,
things. There's a bunch of little things with affiliate marketing that you have to know. So just putting that link in my bio, putting, that once they click on that link, say about yourself, and then plus, your little products or whatever, all those little things I didn't know about. Um, I would see people, I mean, you see people on social media, a lot of people nowadays, where they become big on social media just by being funny. They can throw
yeah,
jokes out there, and just they're getting all of these followers on their pages, where they're maybe getting advice. They're talking about a topic that somebody likes, um, they're just whatever it is, you just see a lot of these big influencers on social media, and this is what they do. But then when you go to their page and you click on their page and you see what's in their bio, they're always
Mhm.
promoting something. So that's affiliate
Yeah.
marketing, right? And stuff like that. Back then I didn't know any of that. So all these
Right.
little things that I've learned through my journey, and then watching other people, um, especially like I've learned, like you follow somebody you like and they're in your same niche. You follow them, see what they do, see how they do things, and kind of not copy them exactly, because you don't want to do that, but kind of model them a little bit so that way you can start growing and watch what they're doing. So I've learned that a lot too. So because that's what it is. Everybody's kind of getting ideas off of each other on social
Right.
media and stuff like that. So
Yeah, that's very cool because like there's a book called Steal Like an Artist, and that's exactly it. You know, you don't copy the person for what it's worth on the face of it all. You
Hmm.
grab ideas from it, and that's how you steal like an artist. You grab ideas of what makes it work, of what speaks to you, and then incorporate your own twist to it. And that's what it's
yes,
really all about, because when you say, people attack social media, um like their strategy is to go for entertainment or for humor or anything that's going to get them, you know for the people to land on their page or for the people to land on their Facebook page or whatever, and click that like button or follow button or whatever. That's the hook. That's the real hook right
yes,
there,
yes, it
because
is.
that'll lead them to, whatever it is that they're promoting on their page. How many
Yeah.
offers do you have going on right now?
I have a couple of offers because, like I said, when I first started, I just started with make money online because when with my mentor with the high ticket affiliate marketing, I just wanted to learn how to do the whole process, and it's very important to stick to one niche because if there's just so much out there you could do. Like we said at the beginning, there's Amazon. You can, um, go to the products and start um, giving reviews on Amazon. But you don't want to do that, and then you don't want to say, okay, well, I want to start helping people make money online. Oh, but
Hmm.
then I know how to lose weight, so I'm going to start showing people how to lose weight. So they have a bunch of these niches, and they're like just piling more and more stuff on themselves. You don't want to do that. You want to stick to one niche. Try to focus on that one niche until you accomplish it, you learn it, you pretty much know what you're doing now. You're blowing up on that one niche, and then once you do that, then you can start doing other little things here and there. So, but for right now, I started off with make money online to find those strategies, to find how to do it. And then now I'm starting another niche where it's something that I know how to do, which is data analyst. So that's what I do for my career. So I'm teaching people on YouTube how to code with Python with data analysis. So and I started 4 months with that, and I'm already at 800 subscribers on YouTube. So
Ooh.
it's something different.
Wow.
So you have to just know what you thrive for, know what you like, because what you like you can share with others and help others to learn, give them advice, just share your your stuff that you feel like you really know and you really thrive for. So that way people will start watching you, liking you, trusting you, and then they will typically buy from you. So
Veronica, I am so glad you mentioned that and told that to us
Yeah.
because it just makes me think about if you can't share your story, then no one's going to share their story. And
Hmm.
so, like,
right,
if you like, and Facebook, social media, and whatever it is a free public forum. I know we've been censored for stupid, not us, but like people have been censored for dumb crap all the time. But let people in, be an open book, be vulnerable, say, hey, I make jokes, I do this, I like, but I mean, not necessarily promoting every single thing, but being like, hey, you ever been to the airport and someone said, have a nice flight, you too, kind of thing. It's a joke. I've done that a million times and I look like an idiot, but anyway, but I mean, just let people, yeah, I'm guilty of it, guys, guilty. But I mean, showing your story, showing your life, and really allowing people to come in and be like, all right, that guy's cool, that girl's cool. And this is what, like I said, the whole know, like, and trust thing. Because if people know you, they're almost, and like, say you don't post for a couple of days for whatever reason, they're like, well, where's Veronica? Where's Bob? Where's Carson? Where's Lamont? They want that. They want that. That helps them. Like, if it's like a good morning message or a motivational message, they're like, I didn't see Veronica's post today, or she didn't, or whatever. And
Yeah.
just gathering people and creating an online community is just so crucial. I mean, y'all are all my family. I mean, I actually met Bob in person. That was a fun time for sure. But I mean, allowing people to see the real you, to be authentic, to be raw, and saying, "Hey guys, I'm having a bad day today. I'll be back later on," and letting people know that people like to know what they're nosy. That's just who we are as individuals. But I mean, but being true with them and saying, "Hey guys, this is what's going on," yada yada yada. I mean, obviously, don't share more than you want to share, but being real, something that a lot of people like to just push to the side, is something that we
Yeah.
need to really bring to the forefront and say, "Hey, being real is gonna bring, like, being real, being authentic, being raw, being yourself is more valuable than any financial opportunity." I'm telling you that right
Yes.
now. That's gonna allow you to go farther, because I mean, I'd rather be poor and be true to myself than have
Mhm.
billions of dollars and be a fake phony. I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think that's the thing too that I have learned. Like basically, just be yourself, because there's people that are gonna like you for who you are, and those are the people that are gonna be your followers, that are gonna be inspired by you. So just be yourself, um, and we're always gonna have haters. There's always haters out there, but as I've learned,
You aren't wrong about
those
that.
haters, when they start posting on your social media, think of it as a good thing, because now they're pushing your content out. The
Exactly.
more they can complain and say, hey, I don't like what you posted, and then they go at each other back and forth on the comments. Well, they're just pushing out your content. So just think of it as a positive way,
Yeah,
instead of a negative, because
and I would
Hey,
say,
Veronica,
oh,
I'm sorry. What's your YouTube channel?
so it's Data Geek for that one.
Data Geek.
Um,
Awesome.
yeah. And like I said, it's all a data analytic, Python coding, and
I was gonna put
on
that in there.
there you can go to my bio and you can see it's affiliate marketing. I'm doing affiliate marketing on there too. So, but it's just in a different niche. It's not make money online, but hey, I'm still making money online through it, right? So it's still affiliate marketing. Still the things that I've learned the over a year now. So um, I'm excited that it's growing a lot faster um, through YouTube. And at the beginning too, also I want to mention is that I was very shy, very shy person. I didn't want to be on social media. I didn't want to, even with my own regular just social media sites, I never was putting my face out there or posting anything. But then once I started getting into this high ticket affiliate marketing with the mentor, they make you feel good. Like, just put yourself out there. Don't be scared. And then the more I'm putting myself out there, the more comfortable I'm getting, the more confident I'm feeling. So you just got to go out there and start and put yourself out there. Don't let your fears hold you down.
Dude, this is absolutely awesome. I love your freaking channel. It's so cool. I look, I'm sorry guys, but I love seeing our guests and they're doing it. They're doing it. 800 subscribers. What is that? That's amazing. And she hasn't been doing this forever.
I have
Yo,
eight.
eight
Thank
I
what
have
you.
subscribers?
subscribers. Yes. But then again, it's a new channel, but YouTube has its own algorithm, so it's a whole lot different than Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. YouTube, if you get on YouTube and you do it correct way, or if you just consistent at what you do, that algorithm is going to push you out. And I just
Right.
got aware of what's going on YouTube. I mean, I've always been aware, but I've been one of the ones that I'm very introverted. I would say,
Mhm.
what?
I'm a
Yes.
hermit. I can sit by, yeah, believe it or not, that's why I'm, that's, that's why I'm a football coach, because I can blow a whistle, but I don't like playing in front of everybody, which I used to. But it still give me the heebie-jeebies. But now I want to say in the middle of 2024, middle of last year, 2024, like it was history. Um, I kind of like broke out of that slump, and I had to I was seeing so many people, have success, and they would do certain things that I wouldn't, like put yourself out there. I wouldn't do that. I would. I I'm a keyboard warrior. I can make a funnel like nobody's business. I can put out some good copy. That's about it. But putting my face on it, or actually talking live on the camera, I wouldn't do that. Turn of this year is my first time I really did a live on TikTok, and I was like, and we all did it. So, and I was like, you know what? I should just go ahead and do it, and it was actually fun, you know. And I didn't have too much to talk about, but just think, if you had an idea of where you going or what you wanted to talk about, you can do this infinitely, and content lives forever. So people might not watch it today, but people will stumble upon your stuff 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 months down the road, and you probably will still be making an income if you have anything surrounded with that content. And you'd be like, oh yeah, I got another hit, I got another sale, I got another for something you did 6 months ago.
Right.
So I'm getting leery of that, because now I'm putting out content so much on every platform. Let me put this disclaimer out: don't do that. Don't go to every platform and think you're going to dominate. That's not what I'm saying here. Start with one. Whether you're on Facebook, stay on Facebook until you dominate that, then move to the next one. But me,
Mhm.
I'm a little nerd. I have to be everywhere, because I want to pull strings and see which one works. But now that we got a little system going on, okay, I got YouTube. Bob has TikTok. Carson has Instagram, and we trying to dominate all three phases without getting burnt out from doing every aspect of it at once.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And it's
Yes.
better for us.
Yeah.
So I agree with you on that. YouTube is the way to go.
Veronica,
Yeah. And
I got a
actually, if
question. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, no, actually, that YouTube that I done, I don't even show my face, to be honest. The only thing I show my face is on my thumbnails, and I record my screen and I say, okay, this is what you do. Click here, code here. So it's pretty
Yeah.
much a faceless YouTube if you really think about it, because I haven't got on camera and showed my face. It's just recording my screen.
So I wanted to ask you because I'm here playing around with your channel, and I'm curious. Hey,
We're
hey,
supposed to be working, Bob.
I got three screens. Okay, I work on two of them. I'm playing around with one. All right, I'm curious about this. So churn analysis with Python. Tell us a little bit about that.
The term analysis.
Churn. You have CHURN. Churn
Oh,
analysis
churn.
with.
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so churn is basically just data that is showing with customer data. And it's like, what it is you upload your data into Python, and once you upload your data, it's a data set. It's like a data sheet with all data, right? So you upload that into Python, and I use Jupyter Notebook for that. So then once you upload it, then you're able to view your data and start cleaning your data. And when I say clean, because a lot of people are like, what does that even mean, clean your data? Like, how do you clean data? So basically, what it is just removing duplicates.
Yeah.
Say you have duplicate person IDs or customers, you want to remove duplicates. You want to get rid of certain things within your data to make it clean, so you can get a visualization of your data into like a histogram or a line chart, stuff like that. So that with that YouTube, what I do is I do a step-by-step tutorial on how to do that, cleaning data, putting into visualizations. I also work with a lot with Excel. So Excel is a Microsoft software that is able to clean, more data in that software. So there's a few videos on that, on how to do data with Excel as well.
That is so awesome. That is so awesome. Man, I wish you weren't so far away because I drive over to your house right now and sit on the computer with you. That is amazing. I'm sorry.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
Here's
I'm
here's
geeking out
here's
right now.
here's another disclaimer. Bob doesn't have a stop button, so we got to put emphasis on that because I'm 6 hours ahead. I'm 6 hours ahead, and I
He's the man
know
of the future.
when I wake up in the morning, I should not see either Bob or Carson online. Carson, he'll go to sleep at a normal time. Bob, mm-mm. It's 8 o'clock over here, so that means it's 2 a.m. 2 a.m. somewhere. And Bob is, how you doing? Why you not sleep? So yeah, if you ever give a invite to Bob, just make sure it's strictly online and just tell him the parameters. I close
No, no,
at
no,
10.
no. Well, no.
Okay.
So no, but what Bob will do is like, you up at like 1 a.m. I'm like, dude, no, I'm sleeping. Or no, or it's like, what's up, bro? I'm like, dude, I'm freaking sleeping. I'm half awake right now. Are you
Look,
up?
man, I have kids, all right? They're very young, okay? And when they're asleep, that's the time that I get to play and do my thing.
Yeah. See, what you're not going to do is blame it on the kids. Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
blaming them. It's all on me. It's
He's
all on me.
blaming.
See these
Okay.
shoulders?
Okay.
See these shoulders? They're carrying it all. Carrying it
Okay.
all.
All right. All
I can
right.
survive off of I can survive off of 3 hours of sleep, no problem.
See what I mean? See, but but anyway, you have a very good sense or idea of where you want to go, and that's something a lot of entrepreneurs don't have. And a lot of people, just come into the game and say, okay, well, I'm going to make this amount of money, and they don't follow the steps or
Yeah, and
anything that's
I mean
laid out for
it's
them. They try to just rush it.
yes,
It's
because
it's
right
one of
away
those things where go ahead, go ahead,
they
go
want
ahead.
to think like yeah, no, they want to think like just a quick money, get money quickly. Like this
Mm-mm.
isn't something to get rich quick thing. It's something long term. You have to think about that. That's why a lot of people fail is because they think, oh, I'm gonna get money really fast. Especially those ones on social media when they say they make $10,000 in 2 weeks. So they're putting this
Yeah,
in their minds of like they're gonna make money in 2 weeks and they're gonna be millionaires in a year. But it's really long term focus. That's why when I started realizing what affiliate marketing really is and how it works is when I started shifting a little more of like what I like. That's why you have to really think about what do you like, what do you thrive for, and pick that niche. And if you really confident and know that niche very well, then teach somebody else how to do it. So, with the data stuff, it's like I do this for my career. And there's a lot of people that come in and they want to learn in my employees, they want to learn. I'm like, you know what? I can teach people on YouTube. Why not teach people and grow from that, So
yeah.
that's why I picked that.
That's,
Yeah, like when you do something like that, like you are definitely playing favor to all the algorithms because that's one thing that they do have in common. When you are selfless and just put
yeah,
everything you have out on the table, your content
yeah,
gets pushed. It gets pushed
yeah.
everywhere. So you're definitely doing
Authenticity
it right.
rules.
Yeah, yeah,
And
absolutely.
there's a lot that I see going on in the industry now. I mean, it's okay to use AI, but they're starting to forge that a little bit too much. And the algorithms they even got annotations. You have to click this button if you have, AI presentations or AI in your videos, blah blah blah. If you just be authentic, it does, you don't have to be on YouTube or any other platform for hours at a time, but you can give them little snippets and stuff like that. It's put it in like a series. You can do a minute and 30-second reel. You know, and it could be something valuable that you can give to them. Now, what I started doing, what I started noticing is I like to teach. I like to give like little micro wins here and there. I don't give them the whole thing because it might be a little bit too much, but then you can't give so much of your stuff away. But if you give somebody a micro win and it works for them, you probably got a relationship for life. If you do it right, if you cultivate it right, it's the know, like, and trust factor. Now, if you can't push that ball across, then it's on to the next one. But if the more authentic you are, the better you are, because there's a lot of people that's in this space that would say, I don't know if I can do that. And then they come across a story and be like, I was in that same spot. So they will kind of cling to you and be like, okay, what else have you been through? Yeah. And then next thing you know, you got a whole tribe of people that's just like you. And that was one of my biggest failures because I was trying to reach out to an audience that I cannot find or somebody who was I was looking for that just didn't resonate with what I had. So what I started doing, the best thing I've ever started doing now, up to date, and I started looking for people just like me. You'd be surprised how many of them out there. So
Yeah.
that's my spill for
It's
the.
true.
Plus, AI
That's my
ruins all
spill.
this beauty right here, so I can't do AI.
Yeah, I mean, people want to see people, live people. They don't want to just see AI all the time, because it's
Yeah,
like talking
yeah.
to. I hate when I get on the phone and I'm on, press one if you want this, press two, and we get frustrated. Much just like trying to talk to
The-
somebody. I really need help from somebody, a real person.
Don't get Lamont
Yeah.
started on automation because we can like that's topic for a different day. Oh, yeah.
I
That's like
mean,
5 episodes tied together. Let's not do that right now.
I
Veronica,
mean, guys.
uh,
I mean,
Veronica,
it, it's
I
it's
want to
it's
thank you
it's
very
one of those
much.
things. Mute my. Go ahead, man.
I want to thank you very much for making it out here. We really enjoyed your company and your insights
Yeah.
that you have to share with everybody.
Oh yeah, thank you
Um,
guys for the invite. I really appreciate you guys having me on, and thank you guys so much. I enjoyed being here.
no problem. I'm gonna put you in the back
Th-
room for a minute. So
No,
enjoy
no,
the
wait, wait,
wine.
wait, 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 wait,
What?
wait.
What
Because
happened,
I want
bro?
to
What
start. I
happened?
want to start something new because
Okay.
she has a good cognizant of what's going on in the entrepreneurial field. If there's one thing that you can tell one listener out there right now that could potentially help them out, what would that be?
Just staying focused, be positive. You're going to have those times where you're going to just want to quit, or you're going to be feeling really hurt, sad. Because I've been there where I'm really hurt and sad that this is not working for me. Don't let somebody come in and creep in when you're feeling down, because that's when they know you're most vulnerable and they want to sell to you. I've been there, I've done that too, where I've said, okay, well, maybe this person can help me. And then I go and I pay money, and then they're teaching me everything I already learned. So just stay to one focus of where you're learning from and try to conquer that. And like I said, you're going to have your ups and downs, but just stay positive. Keep working through that. Um, if you need a break, take a couple of days break. There's nothing wrong with that,
Yeah.
and then get back on it. But just do not quit and just keep moving, and you will conquer it. Never quit.
Thank you for that.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Veronica.
Great words.
All right.
Great
Thank
words.
you.
Thank you again, Veronica. We'll be in touch.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
Wow, that was really awesome. Really, really awesome. And I am like blown away that the YouTube angle, amazing, absolutely
Yeah.
amazing. When you
Watch
guys
me
get a
work, because
chance,
now,
check it out. Yeah, yeah. Let's watch you work. Let's watch you work. Let's do it.
hold on, wait. I got some inspiration from her today because I've been meaning to do a lot of things on YouTube, and I've just been dreading it because I can't get out my own way sometimes, and I flood myself with other things to do instead of doing the things I need to do. And when she came on and just talked, in a relaxed atmosphere and just let you know how, I wouldn't say easy, but the ease of access of things that you need to do, you can just do it. I mean, but I got the hat on, but I'm just not doing it. It's
Oh, nice.
sometimes this is one of the things that I like to tell these listeners. You know, get out of your own way. And that's my biggest problem right now. I got two left feet.
It's all right. It's all right. We're gonna help each other through everything. That's why
Yeah,
we're such good buds. Good buds.
true
Yeah, I
indeed.
mean, that really, wow. I mean, like, I'm still like in awe and shock, like in a good way, obviously, because I'm just like, like you said, Bob, you took the words right out of my mouth, blown away. That's the
Yeah,
only way I can describe it because it just really just gave me an added motivation, an added
yeah,
drive, and an added like sense of discipline. I'm like, oh shoot, I want to say
yeah.
something a lot worse than that, but oh shoot. kind of thing. And but I'm speechless. I really am. I'm a speech therapist, and so that just like my communication, like I'm out the door on that one. So yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
really
Oh,
hats off
look,
to her, Veronica,
there
on
you
that
go.
one.
There you go. Hats off for sure.
Yeah,
Well,
100%.
everybody, want to thank you all for making it out, and we will be seeing you in just a few days' time here on Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. When you have a chance, drop it into our Facebook group. Comments with what you want us to talk about or what you want to talk about with us. We're here. We'll be listening, and we'll see you in a few days' time. This is Bob G signing out.
Scars and Stefan signing off.
And this is Lamont signing off. But before you go, if you ever need metrics in your business,
Wow.
I'm your
Yeah.
guy.
Well, that's the part out.
Okay. Have a good day, everybody.
See you guys.
Don't edit the good part out. What are you talking about, man?
You kill me, Lamont.
Okay, bring her back. Let me give her the rundown of what's about to happen. Are you